Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here today, and I'm here once again with my old friend Rica.
Hi, I'm Rica. I'm from Germany and ich esse gerne Schnitzel. Yum yum.
So today is going to be once again another interactive video. I'm here with my friend Rica, and it's going to be similar to my other video with my friend Jewel, but this time we're going to be talking in German actually. So
we're talking about like how we met in Germany. It was a pretty random place, so just to stay on, and where we traveled and what happened to the in the US right now to me.
And also we're going to be talking about the languages. I know you guys know the kind of languages I know.
Yeah, we're going to teach you a little bit of German at the end of the video, so just watch it, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, first we're going to be talking about how we met.
So yeah, it was pretty funny. We met at the toilet in a German cafe. Pretty random to meet someone. I was like waiting for the toilet to be free, and he just came along. I just already talked to a friend of him, and he just introduced himself, and I just thought, okay, you just met people at the toilet.
Yeah, it was pretty random. I needed to go to the toilet, and I was telling myself, my friend Christine and Kat, talking to her. And I was like, oh hey, you know, someone that speaks English, because usually we never really meet anyone in that city that speaks English, so it was really, really cool. And she started talking, and I was like, you have an accent. And she's like, oh yeah, you know. So she was telling me that she went to Australia and stuff like that, so I was like, oh, that's really cool, you know. So I figured like she was really an open-minded girl, and she was just totally cool. And I just told her, I was like, can I have your like Facebook or number? I don't know which one I asked you first, but
for Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. And so after that, I just went on and stuff like that. And the next weekend we started hanging out, so it was pretty fast, and it was pretty cool that she was very open-minded to just be like, hey, let's hang out, you know. And I brought my other two friends, Raul and Steve. Steve is the guy that I made a video here too, so you guys can see his interview in the link here, which I'll be posting. And I made an interview with him too, and he actually knows Rica too. So that's how we met. So now Rica's going to tell us a little bit about herself.
As you probably already noticed, my name is Rica. I'm 21 years old. Mm-hmm. And I'm studying in Germany to be a teacher for high school for music and Spanish. Right now I'm just traveling California for 4 weeks and just visited him.
Yeah, so that's how she ended up here. Which is pretty random, you know, but things didn't work out somehow or another, but you know, we all managed to just kind of make it work. She's going to be going to Las Vegas, so that's going to be exciting for her. What do you think of the US since you first got here?
I was kind of overwhelmed from everything, because it's like, I don't know. First it was like everything was different, but as longer as you stay here, you just see some similarities between, like, the people are over here as much hectic as in Germany, but when you just come here from a 14 hours flight, you just think, oh my god, why is everyone so hectic? So yeah, but I like it so far, and you're pretty cool.
I mean, we know each other for about roughly 2 years. That's pretty cool, and we kind of been keeping in touch a lot. And since we met, she studies in another city, not in Magdeburg, where I was studying. Rica, why don't you tell us about how you know English?
It's actually, I don't know how many German really know English, but I thought after my graduation I don't want to go ahead and learn more and keep on like that. I just wanted to go outside and like out of the country, and so I went to Australia to be, and I've been there for 6 months, so that's the way I learned English. And yeah, I liked it over there so far. It was wonderful. It's kind of a paradise.
It kind of goes to the next topic, which is traveling. And I know you guys know all the places I've been to, and I always make videos everywhere and about where I go to and stuff like that. But Rica's kind of starting to do that nowadays. So why don't you tell us more about your traveling experience?
Before I even went to Australia, I traveled a lot with friends in Europe. But then I said, like, I'm young, I can go like far away. So I went to Australia, and it was wonderful. And after, I think, 2 years, you just get that kind of kick that you think, okay, you have to go somewhere again. Yeah. And so the next far thing that I could get in my mind was the USA. Why not? And yeah, I want to go to so many places more, and I definitely want to go to Australia again. And yeah, just if you have like experience with Australia, or you just want to know something about it, or about living in the USA as a tourist, just subscribe, just like his channel, and we can like ride a little bit.
Exactly, we can tell a bit about how it is to travel and stuff like that, because that's one of the things I encourage my subscribers and people, you know, around that I need to always travel. and to try ways to meet other people and be more open-minded. You know, like if Rica would never have been to Australia, she probably wouldn't have that kind of mentality to talk to a random guy in the toilet. You know, he's like, who does that? You know? I don't know how German people usually are, but when you tell like how usually they are, if that would be the case.
You know, you US people are like, if someone's talking to you, you're just like, hey, yeah, sure, why not? You're so open-minded, and it's really lovely. But in Germany, everybody is like kind of, I don't know the word for that, but they don't talk much to strangers. And, if someone would ask them, sorry, how's that working? They would say, look, there's an information center, just ask them. And like they would.
That's true.
We have some really, really nice people. Like actually, we Germans are pretty nice.
The ones that travel, you know,
Yeah.
really understanding. They're really nice. I met so
Like
many
the
German
youth.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
They always travel, and like they're pretty open-minded, you know. But the younger crowd usually is very, very nice and very cool because they're always traveling everywhere. You know, it's like the thing they do all the time.
And they are totally into meeting people from abroad.
Yeah.
And, like the older people are just like no. But yeah, the young ones are pretty nice.
But yeah, and what ties up with traveling right now is couchsurfing is what I always encourage all of you guys to do also. And actually, I've encouraged Rica to do that because Rica didn't never couchsurfing before. I mean, she kind of heard about it, but she never really done it, or she never really meet anyone from outside. So it's kind of new to her. And yesterday, actually, we went to a couchsurfing meeting here in San Francisco, and it was really, really cool.
It was amazing.
Yeah, she was like, I don't know about it, but then she started liking it. And it's so funny because in couchsurfing, like, you can just go to anyone in the meeting and you don't have to be weird about asking what their name is and where they're from. If you go to a club or to a bar, you just kind of like sitting there and you don't know if you should talk to that person because, I don't know, it will be weird if you just go off to them and be like, hey, what's your name? I mean, some people do it, but you know, it can be kind of weird,
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
kind of like weird. But in couchsurfing, you just kind of go up there and be like, hey, you know.
Sometimes, you know, you're getting homesick, so I think it's a normal thing. So
Definitely.
you're just happy when you're so far away from home to meet someone from home who's actually speaking your language, and so that you can like just talk to them. And he met so many Germans, and he just sent them all to me.
I was like, my friend Rica.
Look, there's this German girl, and he came with them and said, Rica, they're from Germany, and I said already, Deutschland! It was so cool. I was so happy. I had like the best night ever.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was really cool. We met so many people. They were all nice to us. They were like, hey, what's your name? And it's just like, you know, you get that feeling where that you're in just this like friendly environment where you just can be yourself. You know, whatever you are. There was people wearing these like capes and like just whatever. You know, it's just like they're themselves, and we like them for the way they are. You know, it's just that's the way it is. And you can share traveling experiences. They'll be like, oh, I've been here, and you'll be like, oh, I've been there too, and you just kind of share what you did and stuff like that. So that was extremely cool. The bad thing is that we had to kind of leave early because we had to take the metro back here, and so we left like at 12 or something, and it was kind of sad. I was like, oh, I want to stay, but I know I can't, so I was just like dancing a little bit, and then I just like left because it was in this really cool club in San Francisco, and so we ended up leaving early. But on the way back, we also met a lot of people that were from Couchsurfing too, which was really weird. I was
we talked to them like all the way back in the bar.
Yeah, and Rica actually like saw them on the way over there, and I didn't even notice. I was like, how'd you notice?
Yeah, because the one girl told the other one she has a nice haircut.
Oh, I did not pay attention at all. I was going.
I do.
But yeah, so it was really cool. And on the way here, we ended up getting to my place like at 1 because it was so far away, and we had to transfer somewhere else. And so one of the girls that came from there too, she actually gave us a ride back to my place.
That
and
was so lovely.
that was really nice. So we didn't have to walk like 3 blocks, 4 blocks. I think it was. I don't know how many blocks we had to walk, but it was like 1 a.m. Now it's kind of like dark, you know. In the US, it's like really scary to walk at dark. I don't know, but so yeah, so it was really nice and really cool. And I think couchsurfing is something you guys should really definitely have to try out. And I do it all the time, and I'm pretty sure Rica's gonna try to like go to some meetings more, right?
Yeah, definitely. In Germany, I'm gonna try it more, and I think I'm gonna start hosting people just to.
She's like, yeah, come over, you know.
Come over, just come over to my place.
But yeah, so this is that's pretty much what I want to talk about today. Now we're gonna do something really cool.
Yeah, we are gonna learn a little bit German right
Yes, German 101 sessions, where Rica's gonna tell us just basic German stuff that everybody should know.
I think we're gonna just say like, my name is.
Exactly. So which would be?
Mein Name ist.
Or
Hi, ich heiße.
There we go. So now you know the two ways of saying it. So that's one of them. Mein Name ist or ich heiße. Another thing you can also say to people when you meet them.
That will be like, hey, was geht? It's like, hey, how are you?
Hey, it was good. I remember when I went to Germany, a girl told me when I was going to this party, and she's like, just say that word when you come into the door, just scream it. I was like, I don't want to say it. She's like, just do it. And I said it, and it was so funny because everyone looked at me, and I was like, yeah.
What did you say?
Was geht's? But it was really cool, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah, so was geht's. And another thing, when you're doing cheer, what's the word you say?
We say Prost.
Prost.
So yeah, you just like put the glasses together and say Prost.
So that's one word. And actually there's a rule for that, isn't it? Like you have to look them in the eyes.
Yeah, because that's the rule, yeah, as you said. You have to look them in the eyes, otherwise you will have 7 years really bad.
You would not want to have bad sex for 7 years, right?
You will never have hear a German not saying Prost.
And they will be like, look at me in the eye. How you say I love you to someone?
We kind of have like different ways to say that. If you just like love someone in like friendship, you say ich mag dich or ich hab dich lieb. If you like really mean it, if you're like really in love with someone, you say you just say ich liebe dich.
There we go. Ich liebe dich. Honestly, there's a lot of things you can learn in German, and I think the first couple of things like we learned today is like mein Name ist, ich heiße, and then Prost when you do that, and ich liebe dich or ich mag dich.
Ich mag dich.
Ich mag dich, which will be really cool to learn. But anyway, that's all for today, and hopefully you guys learned so much from my channel. And please comment and subscribe to my channel. I will be making more videos, and hopefully Rica will be here too.
Yeah.
So thanks so much for being here today. And another word in German to say bye is
Tschüss.
Tschüss. So that's what we're going to say today. Thanks so much for joining us today. So hopefully we'll see you guys again, and subscribe. Tschüss.
Tschüss.